King's Meadow Baths, the ladies' baths in Reading. This is it. This is the 4th of November 2012. That's what you're looking at. 110 years. Oh, you might say about the scaffolding. Well, let me just show you what the scaffolding is doing. Alright. Not much, eh? Just not much. Supposed to be supporting those pillars all along here. Now the Victorians and the Edwardians loved their ironwork. It was all ornamental, but they obviously had at times to use proper structural metalwork. H girders look boring, so what did they do? They clad them in decorative wood. Now this looks like it's supporting wood, but it's not. It is supporting H section iron girder, wooden clad, enough to take another 10 stories. The reason for the scaffolding? Well, who knows? But what happened was, we wanted to show the people of Reading what they would be missing if they let this go, what they would be losing. So we paid insurance to be able to open these doors here so that people could look in and see what their ancestors actually built for us. Of course, once they see it, it's been hidden from view for so many years. Oh, it's got to be saved. They were taking pictures. Now, one of those people said, what a fantastic setting for a film shoot we could do. Of course, we do have regular meetings with some of the council officers, and I, well, it seems sillily, mentioned, oh yes, very good, we've got interest in a film shoot. The next second, oh, you can't go in there for 8 days. After all these years, there is a little bit of something we want to do. After all these years of neglect, yeah. And what did we find after 8 days? This scaffolding up. Wow, what a cost. Makes it look like it's in really bad state. How much was it? Well, we are sure it was in excess of what they've agreed was £17,000. £17,000 of yours and my money. What a waste. Oh no, it's not a waste. It's an asset. An asset is something that can be used, surely. If it's stuck here, it's not an asset. And we know jolly well it's not necessary. But we are not going to waste donations money on architects to fight other architects. You know, most architects locally will have some dealings with the council. Solicitors locally will have some dealings. So it's absolutely a waste. So, luckily enough, an American company, would you believe, who has an office in London, and part of their corporate structure is to do a certain percentage of their work for free for charities, and they picked on us. I mean, the council just could not believe it, and they didn't believe it. Eventually it was proven. Now we have found all the things that we have been told we could not do. No, you can't do this, health and safety, blah blah blah, that we can do a lot of these things. But as long as we do it with the advice of the solicitor, the way we do it, we can do these things. Now this solicitor was initially to help us negotiate a lease so that fundraising can be done properly, because you do legally, it seems, need to have a leasehold to be able to get long-term funding, you know, proper funding. I mean, donations obviously locally help, but we've had to waste so much, well, generators for a start, because the electricity, we've got power but we can't use it. We can't have it connected because the roof leaks. The council said we're not allowed to get up there and do it, and they couldn't afford to do it, or whatever. Eventually we found there was a lot of things we can do, and the coping stones, for example, up there you see some new ones. We actually had to get some casts made up, and we went and put them up ourselves the other weekend. Now, I don't know whether it's embarrassed the council, but they are now saying that they will do a temporary repair to that plant room roof just so that we can get electricity. We shall see. But it hasn't happened yet. And on Monday the 5th of November, Guy Fawkes Night, they are going to decide whether they're going to let us continue. Now, is it that we're getting too much support now and they're worried? Is that what's happened? Or is the economic situation beginning to change and they might get other developers involved? I mean, we've lots of ideas, but Guy Fawkes Night, I just ask you, vandals were caught on that roof by the police and the council wouldn't prosecute. We were aghast. What signal does that give to the vandals? Oh, we were told they were trespassing. Now, I think it's very hard to walk along here, up that wall and onto that roof, just trespassing. I'd leave it to you. The message it gives to the vandals is carry on doing it. Now, Guy Fawkes Night, we're all going to be down the council offices. What a beautiful opportunity for the vandals. Firework night, wooden structures. I'll leave it to you. What do you really think? I'd better stop doing this now because I will... I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you more. We want to put cameras up. No, I won't go on any further. I'll leave it to your common sense. Something that a lot of people don't seem to have who make decisions.